I don't just come from rivers. I am the river. I flow upstream and downstream at the same time. That's not natural. It's supernatural. And now, the ladder is out. The lodge is waiting. The river is rising. Y'all ready? This is Wisdom Roots the Unlearning, where blood speaks, bones remember, and water never lies. I'm Indigo, and today we follow the rivers that raised me, the ones that are still calling my name, St. John's, Mississippi. They're not just bodies of water, but bodies of memory, power, and reversal. Recently, I pulled a ladder out of my garage. I wasn't thinking too deeply about it at the time, just trying to hang bird feeders, something simple, something domestic. But I left that ladder out on my back porch. And the moment I did, I started seeing it everywhere. Ladders, lodges, rivers. And when symbols repeat like that, it's not coincidence. It's synchronicity. It's summoning. That ladder wasn't for the birds. It was a portal. A signal that something in the heavens was being aligned. And something in me was finally ready. Because the ladder, Jacob's ladder, isn't just a dream from the Bible. It's an ancient architectural truth. There is a direct line between your survival and your spiritual access. You can climb if you're willing to stop running. You can rise if you're ready to remember. And memory, for me, well, that begins with water. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, rooted in the St. Johns River, one of the only rivers in the world that flows north. Did you hear what I said? It flows in reverse, just like me. Just like so many of us who've had to unlearn everything we were taught to return to who we always were. This river flows through slave escape routes, indigenous burial grounds, spiritual battlefields, and refugee homes for the soul. It is not a passive river. It is a river of resistance. And spiritually, that river has always whispered, go back, climb back, remember where you dropped your name. The north flowing current is a metaphor for me. I wasn't made to go with the world. I was made to climb upstream even when it hurts, even when it's lonely, even when the church said it was rebellion, when it was really revelation. The St. John's in me is the prophet, the breaker of patterns, the one that undoes what should have destroyed the line. But then there's Mississippi. That's the river that raised my blood, that held my grandmother, my grandfather, and birthed my father, that fed New Orleans and every secret it kept. This isn't just water. This is a womb. This is the original altar for Black memory in this country. Music was born here. Magic, mourning, mistrust, migrations. My roots flow from the Mississippi, through slavery, through hoodoo, through jazz funerals and Creole bloodlines, and to the body I now carry with fire. And if St. John's was the reversal, then Mississippi is the remembrance. The grief I was born with. The prayers I couldn't name until I grew up. The spirits that still follow me. So now the symbols are converging. The ladder. You've opened a portal. Large. You're being summoned to the Ancestral Council. River. You're being drawn back to the source. This isn't poetic. It's structural, spiritual, and intentional. So let me ask y'all this, brutally, tenderly, and with fire. What part of your bloodline is waiting for you to reverse it? What story drowned in the river before you were born, but now lives in your dreams? What lodge are your ancestors sitting in, waiting for you to take your seat? Because the ladder is already out. You pulled it, the birds know, the wind knows, the river remembers. But do you? This has been a wisdom drop. I'm Indigo. And I don't just come from rivers. I am the river. I flow upstream and downstream at the same time. I remember in both directions. And I'm inviting you to do the same. Until next time, climb, sit, flow. Because your ladder is out, your lodge is ready, and your river is rising. Take heed to this wisdom that I am dropping.